When YouTubers mess with real gangsters. Let's get into it, guys.
From getting punched to getting shot because real life isn't the same as online.
Getting shot? Oh, I remember that. I remember
7
that.
times dumb influencers messed with the wrong people. Starting with possibly the most annoying creator in existence, Jack Doherty.
Bro, someone on one of my TikTok videos said I look like withered Jack Doherty, bro. Like I don't see that at all.
His daredevil stunts and pranks, some of which
Oh my god, he was so young in that
are
video.
illegal, have had
These are like my original contests. You can't find them in the internet. I did like Walmart pranks, bro. That was so funny.
the police being called on him
I did that or actually my friend did that. My friend jumped in the ball pit.
various times.
For the remainder of your time, you need to put your phone on.
I think I'm allowed to record for my personal...
You're in my cousin.
Jack's behavior during his streams grew increasingly disturbing with his move to Los Angeles, eventually leading him to getting involved in serious situations with his fellow influencers. One such example
Was that the Island Boys? I've never seen them without the freaking Corona dreads.
his altercation with Fusi. In August 2023, Jack was streaming live with
Bro, it's crazy how big Fuzi was, bro, and like nobody. He pops up like every 6 months with like one video and then like disappears again.
Fusi and Neon.
I think he's doing it on purpose. I think it's a strategy.
When Fusi decided to throw water at Jack for calling him a beta male.
Is he bleeding? What is that on his chest?
The situation that
Oh my god, bro! It looked like there was like blood dripping out. I think it's like a microphone.
escalated when Fusi swung back at Jack after he continued making comments. However, Jack's fans defended him a lot. Fusi is actually in the worst state I've ever seen him in, and he comes across as a nasty and disgusting person.
I feel like I don't know if this is real. I have no clue the context of this, but I feel like this is just something like Fuzi would do like for content. I don't really know.
He treated Jack was just crazy. But this wasn't the only time Jack's offhand comments
That is not a real photo. What am I looking at?
got him into trouble. Just a month later, Jack got involved in a heated argument with the Island Boys. As the argument escalated, one of the twins decided to slap Jack in front of the camera.
What could they possibly be arguing about? Like that's this serious? I just can't even imagine.
This quickly became a pattern as he once again found himself on the receiving end of a slap, this time
The receiving end? Interesting.
from a stranger who was allegedly offended by a t-shirt worn by his bodyguard.
Go, walk away.
Now, the irony of provoking and disrespecting someone
Imagine caring that much about a hoodie a random dude you don't know is wearing, that you attack someone. What does the character just walk past?
while cowering behind security guards is out of this world.
Oh my god, that dude, his butt crack was out. Holy.
But that seems to be Jack's strategy.
I gotta stop
Causing
pausing so
conflicts
much.
for his bodyguards to clean up, all for clout. Having a bodyguard to defend your battles after starting them is the most small man syndrome thing I can think of.
Bro, this is completely, obviously I'm nowhere close to big enough to need a bodyguard. I would hate to be that big where you need a bodyguard. I don't know. I feel like he needs a bodyguard just because he's so annoying. I don't know. I don't even know.
And while Jack is at least aware that he's annoying and picks on weak targets, the
That's
same
what I
can't be
said.
said about Neon, who got reality checked much harder than just a slap. Neon first got the taste of clout for playing dumb on December 21st, 2019, when he uploaded a video titled, "Neon is Dying." 2 days later, on December 23rd, he published a
Bro,
video
I never knew he made videos when he was this young, bro. I feel like he just popped up out of nowhere and he was way older.
called Neon's
But that's with
Final
most
Words.
YouTubers, honestly.
Another 3 days went by, and on December 26th, it was announced that Neon was gone. However, only 5 days later, on December 31st, he uploaded a video telling his fans that he survived, and that
How many views is he getting at this time? I want to go look at that.
it only took 2 days for him to recover from his brain tumor and seizure. A lot of people made fun of him, making sarcastic comments such as, "He came, he conquered, he died, he resurrected." Were you killed? Sadly, yes, but I lived. I'm so sad he died, but he's alive. This encouraged Neon even further, as in mid-2023, a video of him getting beat up surfaced. However, this time around,
I mean, yeah, I feel like this is the first time anybody saw Neon. For most people.
a lot of people knew about his spineless behavior and weren't taking things at face value anymore, believing the video was fake from the start. Bro, no one gets caught lacking in the middle of a field and gets their short ripped, but their glasses stay on. His shirt not even dirty, and they in dirt. Now, it's possible no one ever told Neon about the boy who cried wolf. You know, if you intentionally disrespect the wrong person, they'll give you a reality check, and rightfully so.
Neon.
Is that Fuzi again?
Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands
You
and knees.
Arabian psychopath. Take it, bro. Oh my.
Okay, I just want to imagine from the perspective of like an old dude, like in their 50s, just walking, but no, they don't know any of these people. Like, everybody younger knows who these people are, but like, imagine just seeing this in public. Like, what the hell are you thinking? You got this dude wearing a camo ski mask. There's just so much going on that like you would have no clue.
Oh my heart.
But this wouldn't be the only time someone taught Neon a lesson. This just goes to show that when it comes to a fight, it's really not all
Why is he
about
fighting a
physical
kid?
strength or being outnumbered. You either know how to actually fight, or you don't. There's also a chance that Neon's just a marketing genius being a decent actor in his live streams. But even when going over the top, he can't match the toxicity of Zherka. Creating so viral, Twitch permanently banned him from appearing on their site. Zherka initially made a name for himself as a just chatting
No clue this is. Never heard of this dude.
content creator on Twitch.
Jerka? That's an interesting name to choose for yourself. Jerka? Can't imagine what the chat would say about that.
However, he soon diverged to criticizing people such as Andrew Tate on both YouTube.
Bro, okay. People with beards like that are so... Like, the only person that can rock a beard like that is DJ Khaled. Everybody else looks so bad with those just perfectly straight beards.
and Twitter.
How many rounds?
I would
Knockout.
fuck up that bald midget.
How many rounds? I want to fight
I'm taller, I'm stronger.
What
and
bald
he's
midget?
These guys are pathetic, low life, no genuine burning desire from any of their women.
While at the same time promoting even worse ideals on top of glorifying drug usage.
I got money. I get executive. That doesn't kill me.
He also often talks about the earth being flat and many other conspiracy theories.
I used to have a flat... Or not a flat earth TikTok. I keep coughing. Like a flat earth, like disproving flat earth TikTok, and I would just rage bait people, dude. That was a time.
Remember, if the earth's a globe, the Bible's not real. If the earth had dinosaurs, the Bible's not real. Literally every angle is an attack on the Bible.
I'm not gonna get into the richest argument. I feel like I'm too early in the streaming to do that. I'm not Joe Bartolosi yet.
Right?
This stupidity would eventually make him start a beef with HS Tiki-Taki and popular streamer Aiden Ross, causing an outrage on social media by making derogatory comments regarding HS Tiki-Taki's mother, as well as Aiden Ross's...
Bro, who the fuck? Who is HS Tiki-Taki, and then we got Jerko over here? Like, who are these people?
former partner, Pammy. Zherka then took the rivalry to new heights when he suggested that he'll find HS Tiki-Taki and fight him on the streets. And he did just that.
Oh, boys. Boys! Boys! Chill! Oh my God.
Every video when there's two dudes fighting, there's always... Sorry, I gotta fix my green screen, guys. Sorry about that. Every video there's two dudes fighting, without fail, there is always... And sometimes they're completely unrelated. It could be like a random bystander. It could be someone they know. There's always a woman screaming in the background. And I never understand that, because if you've ever been in a street fight, bro, you're not listening to what anybody's saying around you, bro. You're locked in. You got adrenaline flowing through. It's just always a woman screaming. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, sexist. Like, it's not sexist at all. But it's just, like, watch fight videos. There's always just, like, multiple women or one woman just screaming at the top of their lungs. This was not as bad, though. Also, I want to point out, I've seen this in 1,000 fights, like, in my school or on videos. Everybody always, like, takes their shirt off randomly in the middle of a fight. There's one fight in my school, where this dude, it was literally the most insane fight I've ever seen. This dude was bleeding hella. I was there. I was in the bathroom. I'm in the video, too. And this dude just takes his hoodie off, and he gets caught in his hoodie, and he's just getting, I don't think he got knocked out, but he basically got taken out, because he got stuck in his hoodie. I'm like, why are you taking out, just fight with the freaking shirt on? I think he's pulling the shirt off, but, like, a lot of them I see them taking it off. Actually, hold up. I gotta show you this video. I gotta show you this picture. Funniest picture of all time. This fat Mexican kid in my school got in a fight. He fought a girl, which is weird as hell. And he took his shirt off mid-fight. But there's this photo of the principal grabbing him to stop him. The principal has his hand And this dude's fat. He's got man tit. And the principal literally just grabbing his tit like this, holding him back by the fucking man tit. Funniest photo ever. I'll show you guys this video. This is the video where this dude takes his shirt off. Look, look, look. Look. So he's fighting. The dude in the gray. Look, randomly just starts. He gets caught in his hoodie, and he's just getting absolutely decked. I think I left by this time. I think I was like literally in the corner back there, because I knew the dude. Yeah, I know that dude that was right there. Oh, I mean, I know all these dudes, but a weird ass fight. Like, why are you taking your shirt off in the middle? Look how, dude, he got blood all over him too. You can't really see it. There's blood on his shirt.
Stock for everyone. Zerka is the literal definition of...
Oh, it's Zerka. I thought it was Jerka with a J.
Loudest in the room is usually the weakest. Zerka has the agility of an armadillo and the balance of a toddler. Now, Zerka may possibly be his own worst enemy, but the same can also be said about Sneeko, whose recent stunt had him hit much worse.
Dude, I feel like I say this about a lot of streamers. I just don't know who watches that. I just don't know anybody that watches Sneeko. Like, the people I know that watch streamers, like the big ones, you know, like Queso, Jinxie, Joe Bar, you know, people along those lines. Obviously, they're gonna be watching the bigger ones. But Sneeko's big too. But I've never met a person that says, "Oh yeah, I'm a Sneeko fan." Yeah, I watch Sneeko. No hate, no diss to Sneeko. But I just don't know.
Guy, who first got famous for his video, "Would you say the N-word for $1?" eventually started becoming...
That's what he got famous for?
...disliked by left-wing viewers due to his supposed misogynistic, homophobic, and transphobic content.
They can ask us what we do. First question when you go on a date, what do you do? They're just asking how much money do you make. But you shouldn't ask a woman her age. Why? Why? Let me see the stats.
Wait, I feel like that's just like a dumb point, because yeah, I feel like both those questions are valid. What's your age? If you're going on a date with someone, yeah, you got another age. But I feel like also knowing what they do is that's a big part of your life, your career. That's what you spend, 8 hours a day most days doing, is your career. Like, that's a valid question to ask. Like, both of those are valid ass questions.
Body count. How old are you? How much you weigh? Tell me.
As Sneeko went on to upload socio-political commentary...
Also, I feel like asking a body count is the dumbest question ever, because you're never going to get a straight answer. And if you do, you don't know if you're getting a straight answer. Like how there's no way to prove that. Like, what's even the point of asking that?
Takes. His ideals led him...
I feel like you got to judge based on, like, actions. Like, how many people they've been with. Like, what do you know about them? Like, I feel like them saying their body count, oh, yeah, my body count's 3. Like how are you supposed to take that? Obviously, not everybody's going to lie, but, like, I don't know.
Situations that quickly developed into beefs. One such instance was in May 2022, where Sneeko responded to Penguin Zero's video live.
Look at the curtain pulled all the way down. You need to get some sun. The whole way you're...
What do y'all refer to him as? Penguin Zero or Moist? I call him Moist Critical. I feel like calling him Penguin Zero, I don't know. I don't really call him that.
Life like a man, you calling him a virgin, you are literally a man-child.
Now this did not go down well with Penguin Zero, who later uploaded a video titled, "I didn't want to talk about this," calling out Sneeko for making fun of his girlfriend, as well as criticizing him for defending the movie Q.
I think Moist Critical is one of the coolest stream rooms. Not that one right there, but his newest one, I think he has one of the coolest stream rooms, background-wise. Him or Joe Bar. Joe Bart's is just so comfortable, I feel like I'm just used to it. That's why I like it so much.
The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now.
Claiming children in sexual positions is clickbait. Yikes.
Now, Sneeko responded to this on a Rumble stream, where Penguin Zero was also...
Bro, Rumble, bro. Do y'all remember Rumble? I never watched anything, or I don't even think I ever downloaded Rumble. I remember I invested in a Rumble because of Tucker Carlson, because when he got taken off of Fox News or whatever... not even, I don't watch Fox News or Tucker Carlson, but I was just like, oh, if this big dude's going to Rumble, and I invest, I didn't invest that much, but, literally 2 days after Tucker Carlson, canceled his contract, and Rumble just went to the ground. I feel like Rumble is for people that got banned on normal streaming platforms.
Live at the time. The two would then continue to trash talk each other back and forth.
Hold on, I'm actually curious, I'm going to look this up. Rumble active user base now. 56 million? Hold up. I want to compare it to Twitch. That's crazy. Obviously, they're way smaller than Twitch, but they're not they're what, a third, a fourth? That's still pretty crazy. I feel like I've never met a person that uses Rumble.
Fourth, eventually making Sneeko threaten Penguin Zero with a gun.
Watch my clips. Watch my clips.
However, Penguin Zero then silenced Sneeko.
But he's a imbecile. You're absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips.
This is a water gun, YouTube.
are mags. They're
Oh,
mags,
shit.
not clips. You absolute. The same way.
I use this water gun for Senior Assassin, bro. I slammed some people out, bro. Let me tell you about Senior Assassin. Okay, after this yap sesh, I'm gonna let the video play a little bit more. Senior Assassin, bro. Oh my god, I was locked. Because I didn't get in the main group of Senior Assassin in my high school, which was like all my football players and all the dudes I knew, because it filled up really fast. So I got in this like random group with a bunch of people. It still had like 50, 60 people. Dude, I was literally a killer, bro. I got like 10 kills. Guess what happened? Guess what? I was definitely gonna win because I'm just like that, bro. I take that shit seriously. The pot was like $1,200. They literally banned me. They said you're making the game not fun because you're killing too many people. They banned me and they took my $20. It was a $20 buy-in. That's crazy. Like they literally like. There's nothing I could do. I gotta put this gun now. There's nothing I could have done. Like, they literally just banned me, stole my money, kicked me out. It was ridiculous. I had this one clip, though, where I literally was hiding this dude's bushes with meta glasses on, with literally like a sniper water gun, bro, and I was just spraying him from a distance, and he didn't even know, and I came up and like, bro, you're out, dog.
That this is also a mag. They're all mags.
Now this time...
Okay, one more story. Chat, this was the craziest kill. I didn't even get. I got 3 kills sitting on my couch at home. Look, I'm sitting on my phone. I'm stalking people on it, see if I can kill somebody. And I see there's this dude and his girlfriend were both in Senior Assassin at this restaurant there at Cane's. And so I call this girl, really hot girl by the way. And I'm like, yo, you work, because I knew she was getting off, and she's like, you work right next to Cane's, bro. You should go kill them. It would be 2 free kills. I think they're just sitting there unprotected. It was a purge hour, which means you can kill anybody. And they went to the Cane's. Oh, sorry. Wind it back. I called this one other dude and I said, look, these dudes are at Cane's and like you should go there. And then I called the hot girl. So now there was 3 people at Cane's. She went, knocked them all out, bro. I basically caused 3 people to die. I think she ended up winning too. After I got kicked out, I gave her the sauce. She ended up winning. It was pretty cool.
The only damage Sneako suffered was emotional, but that would change not even a year later. In February 2024, he got his toughness checked again as he stepped into the ring with Sean Strickland. This made the internet.
Why would you agree to do that?
This is the kind of reality check these out-of-touch streamers need. Sean went from 10% to 50% and showed Sneako what a good ol' ass whooping feels like. Strickland should do a Beat Up an Influencer weekly podcast. Hell, I'd watch that. However, despite being destroyed by Sean, Sneako did have the confidence to step into the ring and take it on the chin, literally. The same thing cannot be said about this next influencer. Aiden Platersky, labeled the Crypto King, owned a crypto
Holy
that
shit.
seemed to be a win-win for everyone. He promised millions for his investors, while he got to drive his fancy cars, fly in private jets, and live in luxury locations. However, as it soon turned out, his $40 million empire was nothing but a giant Ponzi scheme, and he was about to learn the price of being a scammer. Late one night in early December, Aiden was kidnapped, and then beaten and tortured over 3 days. Eventually, his kidnappers, which included one of his investors, let him go, but they left him with a threat: pay up fast and don't go to the police. Well, Toronto police officers still managed to apprehend all of the 5 kidnappers. Following this, Aiden...
How many million do you think this was over? Like, how these individual guys that beat him up, not everybody, the whole scam? I mean, I feel like to torture someone for 3 days has got to be over $1 million. Even less, bro. I feel like 100, not 100,000. I would never torture someone for any amount of money. I just call the cops or something. I don't know. Hire a private investigator.
Went on to post a video trying to garner sympathy from his followers.
Everything that happened is my fault. I'm not going to put the blame on anybody else. I'm not going to try to put the blame on anybody else. I feel humiliated. I feel disgusted in my actions. I feel disgusted in what I did.
But people would see through his...
What an idiot. Bro, you steal $40 million? And it's in crypto, which is like out of all the ways you could steal money, holding it in crypto is like one of the best ways to have it, because like it's so it's encrypted, yeah. But like, why not just transfer that to a like transfer it through like 1,000 different wallets, split it up into different currencies, reconstitute it, go to a different country, and like just like slowly exchange it for money and just live a luxury life in like, I don't know, some random Asian country, random island country. You'd be chilling. Why would you stay? You would stay in like LA, bro. That's how you know you're gonna get caught no matter what. You're gonna get beat up like this.
Apology. He's apologizing because he got caught and got his ass whipped, not because he's sorry he scammed people. Zero sympathy. While his kidnappers would all be charged with the crime, the only person not charged would be Aiden, the scammer who started the whole situation to begin with.
Probably because it's crypto. It's just so easy to do crypto crimes, or at least back when this was. At least I'm assuming like early days of crypto. It was just way easier, like, because you can't track where that money goes easily. That's what I mean. That's why crypto's
I
great.
don't understand
Great
how
and
people like
bad.
Aiden can simply walk free. If I walk into my local supermarket, push the lady at the till, and grab a couple of bucks and walk off, I would be in handcuffs before the sun sets. He steals millions, admits as much, and no real consequence.
So did he like get away with the money, or did he get away as in they took the money but he just wasn't charged? I don't know.
Well, until now. But what if getting beat up wasn't the worst injury you could sustain? Tanner
Shit.
Cook, a 21-year-old prankster, is the mastermind behind the YouTube channel Classified Goons. As the name suggests, the pranks are...
I think this is like the only specific one like I've seen multiple times before. I remember this. I don't remember it exactly, but I'm gonna remember it
classified
fast.
as dangerous, making Tanner out to be a tough goon, someone who isn't meant to be messed with, when in fact...
It's crazy how the word goon has lost its meaning completely. Goon used to be, oh, you're a punk, you're a little troublemaker. Now you're just a straight up gooner. You're a gooner. Gooning all day. This green screen's pissing me off. I need a green screen chat.
It's quite the opposite. While Tanner elicits responses from the victims of his pranks for views, one day he didn't get the response he expected. Invading someone's personal space and then refusing to leave them alone after they tell you numerous times leaves you with one option. You're going to get dealt with by a person who has been pushed too much. Lesson to dummies: do not prank random people, or they will prank you. Never underestimate the public. Tanner, who is much bigger and more intimidating to the shooter, was taught a masterclass in F around and find out. And yet, he still didn't learn his lesson, continuing to upload videos like nothing happened.
What is he doing with his face?
Probably. We'll see, you know?
How disappointed are you about this?
I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. It's God's plan at the end of the day, so.
Tanner
God's
was lucky
plan.
to make it out, despite...
I do not think God's plan was you to harass people to the point where someone shoots you. Doubt that was on the plan.
Getting shot. This is something that Timothy Wilkes did not get to experience. Inspired by other pranksters he'd seen, Timothy began dreaming of creating his own YouTube channel, recreating some of the dangerous pranks other YouTubers had done before him. However, this dream got cut short in February 2021 when Timothy, along with a friend, were in the midst of filming a prank robbery.
Oh, yeah, I heard this one. I think I saw this in a Joe Bart video. I was about to say that I think he did a prank robbery with knives, which is just so dumb. That's just, it makes no sense. I feel like obviously a knife and a gun are bad, but I feel like if I don't know. Both are just terrible. Why would you ever do that?
Part of a YouTube video. Armed with butcher knives, they approached...
Butcher knives? What the? I thought it was like a pocket knife. Butcher. Yeah, bro. If someone pulls out a butcher knife on me, pretending to rob me, bro, you're getting popped. Holy. I mean, I don't carry a gun, but if I did, you would be getting popped.
A group of people. Unaware of the robbery being a prank, one of those group members shot Timothy in self-defense. Now, in the end, Timothy did get the clout he wanted, but just for the wrong reasons.
I just don't. I mean, that's sad. I feel bad that he died. He didn't deserve to die. Or actually, yeah. I mean, you pull out knives. You do. I mean, frankly, you do deserve to die because it's just self-defense. But like, I just don't even know what his thought process was. Because if anybody saw that video, yeah, you would get a couple million views on that one video, and then you're gonna get demonetized. You're probably gonna take it off the platform. Nobody's gonna want to watch your other videos. People are gonna think you're an asshole. Like, why would you do that? Anyways, guys, W video by Pextel. Go sub to him. Way bigger than me. 12 million views 2 years ago. This is pretty old, but yeah, that's the video. Peace out, chat.